So we've got a call of it sounds like there was a person crawling on the freeway in lanes that just got hit by cars and is now down in the roadway. I don't know exactly where it is. They said northbound 101, it sounded like, at the 110, and I see flashers here, and it looks like CHP's already here. So I think we're, if you want to put the camera up here. Oh, he's pushing that car. All right, that's not it. All right, so we've got 101 north at Grand. That might be it. 101 north at Grand. Pushing vehicle over, that was that one. All right, I'm not seeing, it's in the area where we're at right now, but I'm not sure exactly where it is, so we need to, and I'm not seeing anything on the CAD right now, so we're looking for a car that's pulled over with its flashers on, that's blocking lanes for this pedestrian that got hit. Hey, 499, see if you can help me out with this. I've got a body in lanes. It's gonna be near the 4 level here in downtown, but I'm having a hell of a time finding it. Stand by. Oh, that might be it.
There's a male pedestrian down, not responding, not moving.
That's got to be it. Yeah, that's got to be it right there.
I thought you got a male pedestrian down, not responding and not moving his fire.
Yep, there he is. There he is. And disregard
from the 3rd Street off-ramp.
3rd Street off-ramp. Okay, 455 is going to be code 6, northbound 110 at the 3rd Street off-ramp. All right, so we've got, so the initial call from what they were saying is that the guy was actually crawling on the freeway. Looks like on the collector here, on the downtown exits for the northbound 110, and then he got hit by a car, obviously. So I think this is it right here. So they're saying they can access wrong way from 3rd, so we're going to do the same thing.
5060, that's going to be northbound 110, right? Not southbound?
Correct. Off 3rd Street off ramp. Yes, north 110 at the 3rd Street off ramp, correct. Which should be coming up. And they're asking for LAFD to respond, but we didn't, I haven't heard a response from them yet, but...
You said visual can be northbound, not southbound at 3rd.
Yeah, so the off ramp that they're going to go up is right here. But what we'll do is we'll go to the 3rd Street overpass here, and we'll shoot back from there. If we do need to go to the off ramp, if we need to go down there, we can walk back from here, I believe. So we're in a good safe spot, which is always nice. So if you look to the left, we should have, oh look, there's like a little, look at this. No way, we got a little parking spot right here. How cool is this? Ah, oh, perfect. This is perfect. Alrighty. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The pedestrians getting hit on the freeway is becoming more and more of an issue. This wasn't as bad probably about even 4 years ago. This wasn't as big of a thing, but it's becoming more and more common lately. I'm not sure why. Yeah, he's down in the lanes over here. And Tay, LAFD. Oh, they're coming northbound. Okay. What a great spot, though, I have to say. This is like fantastic spot. Oh, the guy on the bicycle, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's him. That's bicycle guy. Yeah, he's not doing too well. It's actually a tricycle. It's like yeah, it's not a bicycle. It's a tricycle, which is even weirder. So, and I'm assuming this car here either struck him or witnessed what had happened. I don't see any damage on this car at all. It's a lady, she's crying, so that's sad. Not everybody sees this stuff every day, and you kind of get desensitized after a while and you forget that, and then you see somebody freaking out over something like this and you go, well, that makes sense. But after a couple years, you don't have the same reaction. So LAFD's hooking up their they're hooking up all their equipment to our pedestrian to see if there's any type of signs of life, and then they're gonna probably make the same determination that CHP made and say that this guy is no longer with us, and then this will be shut down until the coroner arrives. So our victim is covered now, and we can see the tricycle and all that. So pretty much an open shut case. This isn't like a homicide scene or anything complex. If you're gonna get a bicycle-powered tricycle, don't ride it on the freeway. Just an idea, but you know, each their own, I suppose. It is very cold. What's going on? Is this LAPD or sheriff's? Hey, 499, I got a bunch of units responding southbound 110, code 3. I can't tell if it's LASO or LAPD. Let me know if anything else is going on. I'm code 6 here. I don't know if you copied 110 northbound at 3rd on the 1144. So, like I was saying when we got here, the vehicle versus pedestrian type of incident on the freeway has been increasing. And then another factor that's kind of, what the hell? Welcome to LA. Another factor that's making these even more depressing, I guess you could say, or more bleak, is the fact that people are hitting these people on the freeway and then taking off. One of the people that struck this poor person, we're not sure if it's a guy or a girl, I'm assuming it's a guy. One of the people that struck either him or the tricycle that we saw stayed and gave their information, which is fantastic. That's always what you want to do. But on the freeway, I feel like a lot of the times the people hit these victims and they don't even realize they've hit a person. I don't think they're paying attention. A lot of people are texting now. We drive around, we see people texting and on their phones constantly. So it's hard to say if they actually knew that they hit someone or they're just not paying attention. So, which is that's a whole nother issue. But either way, It's definitely on the rise. It's a very unfortunate situation. Anytime you're involved in an incident where you think you hit somebody or something, always pull over, call CHP, especially if you're here in Los Angeles, call CHP. They're a really nice group of people. You can tell them what's going on. And even if you think you hit something, it's always better to just, err on the side of caution, right? Again, we're here in downtown, and this is something that's happening more and more. But our victim was struck on the off-ramp for the 110 northbound to 3rd Street. So this is not, it's on the freeway, it's technically a CHP handle, but it's not like on the main portion of the freeway. It's like out of the collector road on the off-ramp, but it is still anything that is past the line at the end of the ramp down there on both sides here, because 3rd Street splits and you can go either east or west. If it's anywhere on the off-ramp, it's still a CHP handle. So technically the freeway, technically. Kind of a gray freeway area. Anything else? All right, on to the next one. All right, so we just got a call for a vehicle versus pedestrian at Temple and Hope. So we're going to take a look and see. Oh, look at City Hall's like red. Why?
Christmas.
That's Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Christmas, it's like the depths of Hades over here. Look at this thing. Holy cow. What is going on? Why is it completely red?
Now 515 West 7th Street, code 426631.
I don't like that. That's kind of weird. If it was red and green, then all right. But yeah, why is it just red? That was all right. Bad decision. Okay, so yeah, vehicle versus pedestrian. Not much else on there.
Traffic, person hold, code 3 incident, 4276, 3122.
Cool. We are en route.
Switch related to your call.
Gas station. What's down? South of the
I don't know why the tow trucks show up for that. It's kind of silly.
Like here,
What are they gonna do? Tow the pedestrian away?
30 years.
Put him on the hook. Yeah, I got him.
Blue jeans. Wasn't used for the semi-automatic handgun.
Oh, hello.
Vehicle was last seen.
Vehicle on that vehicle. It's going to be 8 Henry Union Mall 583. We have a 2 suspects. We're going to be facing eastbound.
455 is going to be code 6. It's going to be on Hope, just south of Temple.
Additional unit identified.
Alrighty. Let's check it out. That's funny. Duran is here already. He's quick on that one wheel, huh? He's such a character, that guy. Let's go talk to him and see what he's got. All right, let's not get run over though. This is the back of Disney Concert Hall, right? I think it is. I think it's their the parking area. It's not a hit and run though, so. Hey.
What's up?
I looked over, I saw you, I went, man, he's fast on that one wheel. It's, hello, hi. I'm assuming not a hit and run, that's our vehicle right there? Okay, and he's conscious and breathing?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye. All right. So our victim here is okay. So at that point, we're not going to be filming that unless he's like a valet guy, which he might be. But I think we're okay. So, all right, on to the next. So anytime the car stays at the incident, which is always what you should do if you're involved in a traffic collision, it's no longer a news story necessarily. It's kind of just, it's an accident, and there's no reason for me to film that poor guy, because he's going to be okay, and the person that did it stayed. So there's no crime. They'll work it out with their insurance, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, we don't normally. This guy gonna change lanes here? Good job. So we don't normally film stuff like this, but you don't know until you're there. So that's why we had to come out. Let's get out of here.
B536 FB53 is the victim down near the pool for their unit. Visit to Roger. It's gonna be right off of the main road. What's alright? Okay. Up. Forward. 6X26 is coming in with the RA. Stuck elevator 422 South Lake Street. 3420, 6200 Hollywood.
377, Roger.
Take the DRB plus 6200, hold it full in front of the shooting call.
Gene, Roger.
All right.
Yeah, 11 to 13, hold it full of rock.
Looking at the number of officers, the detectives already here, and all the units that are here, plus the airship, this is definitely not self-inflicted. So. got one guy, they're saying gunshot wound to the head. Looked like maybe the side of the neck, side of the head. They're gonna take him quick though, so. So as of right now, we have two separate shootings. It sounds like Sergeant Day is here. Hopefully, we can get some information from him regarding what's going on. Again, I don't think that they're related right now, but hopefully he'll talk to us and give us an update. We do need to go over to that other incident. He's on the phone with the watch commander. Once we know if they're related or not, that's a whole different deal. What I would like to do, considering the time element, let me make some calls and see what they want to do first. But we might be sending this in right now. Hey boss, do you want this shooting on Hollywood now or for the morning? You got it. Thank you, sir. So we're rolling up on actually a pretty big fire from what it looks like from the freeway over here in County's area. And again, like I was telling Randy on the radio, I'm not a huge fan of LA County sheriffs or LA County fire. They don't have great media etiquette. They don't have good media relations. They don't know where, what we're allowed to do, what we're not allowed to do, and they usually just have a shitty attitude. So we're gonna go in there with a smile on our face and say, "Hey, how's it going?" And we'll do our job and then get out of here. That's pretty much it. But yeah, we've got pretty serious flammage on this one. I don't know how it's going to look when we get over here, but yeah, you can see the smoke going up, and it's obviously a commercial. You can see it to the right. There you go. Not a huge fire, but not a little fire by any means. I think it's kind of like a medium fire. Stinky fire. Yeah. I'm not surprised.
How many resources they got? All of them.
Oh, everybody's here, yeah. All right. Well, they got crime scene tape up. That's cool.
What?
Alrighty. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, we got great shots from here, so.
Yeah, we don't have to go anywhere.
No, we don't.
Well, that's good. Your mic on?
Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, great shots. All right.
161, jet base, 118, we're going 500.
Oh, that's creepy, huh? The sound under here? Yo. Woo! Creepy. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's ripping. Love it. I don't know why they asked for all the hazmat stuff. That might just be part of their usual response for this area. But yeah, serious flames out the front of the building right now, and I'm seeing that it's It says Bargain Bazaar is the name of the business. So, oh, this is a great spot. We can zoom in, see everything. Yeah, county's got serious, serious fire issue in this building. Fire through the roof right now. I'm gonna try and get these shots really quick, and then I'll check in with a little update in a minute. Let's get some footage here. Looks like, check this out. See how black it is in the back? It looks like it's gonna poke through right there because see it kind of lay down the front, see the back starting to glow? See it's getting really dark? We're gonna get flames out the back unless they move the ladder pipes back that direction. Tay, your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, it's kind of weird. LAPD doesn't normally do that. Most of the agencies that we work with don't do that. If it's a fire, it's just a fire. But with LA County, they'll put up crime scene tape, which is kind of weird. So it is what it is. Looks like they're getting a handle on it, and we've got some decent stuff already. Cool. All right. Yeah, like I said, not a little fire, not a big fire, kind of an in the middle fire. Looks like it's still poking around in there, but I don't want to find out. Yeah, like I said, not a little fire, not a big fire, kind of an in the middle fire. Looks like it's still poking around in there, but I don't want to find out. It's really creepy under here. I don't like it. You don't like it? Any questions, comments, concerns?
My grandmother had a friend who refused to drive under bridges.
Your grandma had a friend who refused to drive under bridges?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Well, we're definitely under a bridge.
Why?
Yeah. You know, that sounds insane, but standing here right now, it kind of makes sense. I've never heard that. Is that a phobia? That's probably a phobia, right? Like a bridge phobia? What would that be called? Phobia of bridges. Everything has like a name, right? All the phobias have these weird names. I'm sure there's a name for that. All right. Let's get it up, get it in. So we are on the freeway on an on-ramp. We are on an on-ramp to the 60 eastbound, and we have a dead body that's been here on the on-ramp somewhere for about a week. So we're gonna go talk to CHP, see what's going on, and go from there. Well, it's really hard to see, and I'm not quite sure where the body actually is, so. It's gotta be a transient, right? But, weirdly enough, there was a story I had a long time ago of a guy who was actually picking up women and chopping them up and then dumping their bodies in this area on the on-ramp to the 5 and the 101. So, sorry, I think Soto and the 5? It was in this area. There's like a bunch of freeway on-ramps here, but kind of a creepy thing. But apparently this body's been here for about a week, so that's all I know right now. kind of weird. But yeah, let's see what's going on. How's it going?
How can I help you?
We're at the media. We were just wondering if this was just a homeless guy that you guys found. Or... Oh, okay. Been here about a week though?
That's what we can't think of. Nothing's official till they do their side.
Gotcha. Okay. Do we know where he is?
Yeah, we need somebody to block it up. We're not going to be busting right here.
So it looks like CHP is gonna be blocking the on-ramp. They're saying it's a transient, but I'm assuming he's on the other side is what it looks like. So what we'll do, they're gonna, oh yeah, they're on the other side. So CHP officer wasn't very helpful, but it seems like it might be a transient that's down between where the overpass is. But until they conduct their investigation, it's like he was telling me, it's not official. So our best bet right now is just to kind of shoot it and hang on to it, and then the coroner's office right here, they'll conduct their investigation. If they find out that there's foul play involved, then that's a little more interesting. As of right now, it's probably just a homeless guy, sadly enough. So that's what we got. Homeless guy dead on the freeway. Well, under the freeway, near the freeway. Kind of creepy, and dead for a week. Ugh, funky. So we're on the 60 eastbound on-ramp from Soto Street in East Los Angeles. Call came out about an hour, maybe 2 hours ago, for a deceased individual underneath the overpass here, which I think is the connector road between the 101 South and the 60, I believe, which is right here. There was what they think right now is a homeless individual that's deceased under the overpass. No cause of death as of right now. Whether it's suspicious or not, we're not sure. The coroner will actually conduct an investigation and determine what the cause of death was. So on a story like this, what will end up happening is we'll shoot it. We'll get all the information we can about where we are, when this happened, who responded, what agencies are handling. And then we'll take that information and then let our editors follow up with the coroner's office. If they determine that foul play was involved, then this is more of an interesting story. As it sits though, still interesting. Any loss of life like this is something that should not be taken lightly. And we take our time to come out and make sure we're doing our due diligence by covering what's happening. But as of right now, it looks like it's just a transient. So pretty unfortunate situation, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Now we don't want to film, you know, anything that's too graphic, but I think if I zoom in here, we should be able to see what's going on. If worst case, we'll just have Alex Alex blur it out, which I feel like Alex does a lot of blurring. All right, so we've got enough to tell the story, and again, this is one of those things where the follow-up and the information that that our editors are going to find about this is going to be more interesting than obviously than what we know now, which is kind of the running theme with our job. You'll see there's not a ton of information when you're there. And then you'll find out days later, you go, oh man, that's a crazy story. Oh wait, we were there for that. So usually the stations do their follow-up, and then obviously we do ours. Let me put a spacer down. But yeah, outside of that, kind of an interesting situation, and again, not super common. But it's becoming a lot more common as the years go by here. We have a lot of, well, there's a very large homeless population. Here, let's jump in, I'll explain. The homeless population in LA has just exploded in recent years, obviously because of the pandemic and financial reasons. People are now living in RVs and tents on the street. I mean, it's a really crazy situation. We see it every night out here. Situations like this were fairly uncommon, but now, as of recent, I was just telling the CHP officer here, there's so many times that we hear a call in the valley, or sorry, here in downtown, where they go, hey, we need a tent, we need the canopy for a deceased person. And I'm like, oh man, this is crazy, let's go check it out. We get there and they're like, it's just a homeless person. And it's like, okay, like, here we go again. So it's becoming a more common thing, unfortunately, which is really sad, obviously. But there's really not much we can do about it. But again, guy lost his life down here living under a freeway overpass. I mean, look at how dark and creepy that is there. Like, there's a human being living underneath there that passed away, and nobody is the wiser. So really disturbing stuff if you think about it, that people, I mean, look, this is the freeway just past where we were, and no one around us has even a clue that there's people living underneath us, under these giant freeways here in downtown, let alone they are dying under the freeways, whether it be natural causes, which is what they're suspecting in this case, or more nefarious reasons, which could very well be this case also. But again, we're not going to know until the coroner conducts their investigation. But you know, who's to say that this guy wasn't murdered under the freeway? Body's been there for a week. You know, no one would have a clue. So crazy stuff. And that's it. We're on to the next one.
One additional paramedic rescue will be known as 83rd Street IC. Have all resources checked in on Channel 2. We'll be in the offensive mode.
All right, I got a two-story residential with fire on the second floor, 45. Continuing. So we've got a two-story.
The structure fire at 245 West 83rd Street. Task Force 33 on scene reports two-story.
You can see it.
Heavy fire showing from the second floor. Offensive mode. Task Force 33 will be the 83rd Street IC. Stand by for your national companies.
All right, they're asking for additional companies, and we've got a 2-story defensive. Oh, roof. Okay, there it is, right there. So it's a 2-story. What they say? Not a condo. It's a floorplex, is what they're saying. And we've got, yeah, you can see it right there. We've got fire, heavy fire, on the 2nd floor, and they're already talking about medical. So we might have victims on this. So. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, 82nd. Why does it say 83rd?
We'll call it 83rd.
Oh, weird.
Alpha.
Oh, that's strange. The street sign there said 82nd, but this is 80. Oh, Tamte. Holy crap! Look at this. Yeah, 455 is code 6 with heavy fire. I'll be out of the vehicle. Wow. It's just blowing out the roof there.
857, you're going to be attached with engine 57 or engine 33 correction.
All right, let's get in there. Wow. Sick. Looks like as of right now, they got a knockdown on the bulk of the flames. We're not sure if we have victims inside or not. We're going to be checking with that. That's going to be our next, probably what we're going to be interested in, obviously. Pretty heavy fire when we showed up on this, obviously. But my big concern is this occupied? Is this a residence or a business? So we're going to find out. Do I have victims on this? Vacant? Copy. All right. So he's on the radio. He's telling us that it's vacant. We'll get a couple more shots from the front, but if it's vacant, then that's it. They got a quick knockdown. So good work by LAFD. All right, so LAFD got a quick knockdown on a 2-story fire just in the 2nd floor. They're calling it a vacant, no victims or anything like that on this, so we're out of here. We're on to the next one.